So till now I have explained you the audio system. Then there is our paperless conference system. As you can see in the images, you can see there is a pop-up display is there, microphone is there. So in the conference room, you don't need to use any paper, pen, and anything. If you are using paper, these type of conference system, this type of conference system has their own advantages if we compare to other conference system. So these conference solutions are the micro. These are the pop-up units are there. The screen size is 15.5 and the modular. It comes under 18 inch, 14 inch. These are the touch displays, built-in elevating microphone with bending. Both the units, this display and the microphone, is in pop-up. When there is a button is there, when you click that button, the screen and the microphone will pop up from these units and you can start your meeting. The devices can be centrally controlled through control software. Will be a software is there. From software you can also give the commands to pop up or pop down the display and the microphone. Built in same in this also, there is a loop in loop out is connection there. You don't need to run individual cables. So in this is the advantages of these, like you can program your meeting agenda. Once all the people gather in a conference room, they can see the meeting agenda on the screen. They can upload their files directly to the web server we are providing in this, and you can see your files on the screens. So there are various advantages. I will explain you about these type of conference system where we use. So conference information display page, you can directly view the conference agenda into the screen. You through software you can plan your conference agenda. Once the meeting will start, the delegates or chairman can see the meeting agenda on the screen. Through the UDIS or browse file or upload and share other participants. You can uh, you can you can upload your file or through pen drive or anything through your pen drive, or you have any file you can upload and you can share to the other participant. Through the touch panel you can handwrite anything on your display and that display comes to your the display you are using on the conference room, like the projector or the any screen you are using. You can write anything on your touch screen and that can be shown by all of the users. Support screen free sharing. Any participant can broadcast the screen in the conference room to share the local screen to the other participant. Any participant can share their screen to all the screen or to the big screen of the conference room. Conference service can be called during the meeting. Options include these. These are like paper pen you don't need. Built-in browser support browsing Ethernet. You can access your internet or you can Google anything from these units. There is an inbuilt browsers is provided with Ethernet connection. You can access the internet. You can access your mail. You can anything access. You can access anything. This will work like your iPad or something you are like we are using in our daily life. So this is all about the microphones, audio inputs, types of microphone we are done with. We are just we have seen various types of microphones, tabletop, flush mount, boundary layer, wired, wireless. So all are these microphone. These are act as a audio input for your conference room. selectivity, according to your requirements you can select, according to your design you can select multiple, we have multiple options for you for the microphone. So as per your requirement, as per your design, you can select. Next page. Then now table equipments like video inputs, we have the video inputs cable copy or cable manager we called it. These cable manager, there are two types of cable manager we are showing here. These one is called retractable cable copy and these are motorized cable copy. The difference in the retractable cable copy and the motorized, in motorized there are inputs are there, as you can see, like HDMI input, VGA input, USB input. You have to use a separate cable to connect these input to your laptop or PC to anything. But in if I talk about retractable cable copy, these cable can be, you can see there are wires are there, HDMI input with wire, VGA input with wire, USB with wire. So you have to pull this cable and connect to the controller, sorry, to your laptop. You don't need to use any separate cable for your connection. So these are the basic difference between retractable cable copy and normal motorized cable copy. These cable are multiple inputs are there, like HDMI input will be there, VGA plus audio inputs are there, power sockets are there, direct USB connections are there. You can put your any pen drive in this and you can open your files in the display. So these type of inputs or cable managers we use in the boardroom and the classroom. Suppose we have a table of 30 people, so at least 4 or 5 cable managers need to be used so that each delegate or chairman person can easily share their content using these. So there are part codes are written there for the motorized cable copy. This is STB, STC, VVV, and the for the retractable cable copies, that is STB, STC, PPP. So these are the table install equipments. First we talk about the microphones. Now we talked about the cable copies. These are also act as a inputs, either audio, either video. Now for the sound system, till now we talk about the inputs. Now the in the sound system there are various equipments we have to use. Like you can see, high quality lights, loudspeakers, professional digital amplifiers, digital signal processor, or we call this feedback suppressor, audio conference system. We have already discussed acoustic treatment. Acoustic treatment is like if the conference, when you are designing any conference room, you have to consider the architecture or the materials used in the conference walls, how is which materials are ceiling, type of materials of the walls in ceilings or on the floor. Because if these materials, because if these material are reflexive in nature, you may face echoes and feedbacks in while the conference. So while you are designing your conference room, the materials of the type of materials on walls, on ceiling is very considerable. You have to consider that. For that, we have a solution. We have one software that is called ease. So before the execution, you can get the values of the SPL we are the speakers are producing, any kind of reflection we are getting. You can calculate through this software. What we done in this software, we make the conference room architecture. We put the type of materials on the walls and the ceiling. We place the speakers and we calculate the different technical parameters like SPL value and your reverberation time, and the intelligibility of the sound. When we talk about the sound, there are two things we have to consider: the SPL, the intelligibility, and the third is the reverberation time. So through the software as well, you can calculate and you can simulate your acoustic design. uh, if I found there is a lots of reflection are there, and through the audio equipments I am not able to control this, then you can guide your client to use to change the type of material before preparation of the boardroom. So through the software we can get the multiple inputs and parameters. So types of loudspeaker we have for the conference room. We have, if you are using ceiling speaker, then we can we have our SDS series that are available in 20 watt, 30 watt, 40 watt for conference rooms which have the normal ceiling height like up to 2 to 3 meters. We can use our ceiling speaker, and depend upon the size of the conference room, you can consider the how many watts you require. So we have available with 20 watt, 30 watt, 40 watt, and 60 watt. The part code is written, that is our SBS series. These are high quality music ceiling speakers. Then if you want to enhance the audio output, you can also consider the ceiling subwoofers that you are seeing on the screen. The multi these subwoofer also, like we all know, subwoofer are used to provide bass. To enhance the quality of the speaker, you can also consider these ceiling subwoofers. So these are available. You can see 30 watt, 30 watt with multiple tappings is available with us. 30 watt, 15 watt, 7.5 watt. The power taps will be on two, either on 100 volt line or either on 70 volt line. And also there works on ohms as well, 4 ohm and 8 ohm, both our subwoofer and the ceiling speakers. Then our wall mount speakers are there. If you want to use wall mount speaker, where various kinds of wall mount speaker are available with us with the various wattage is 30 watt, 20 watt, 15 watt, 10 watt, 6 watt. Then if I go higher with 45 watt, 80 watt, 250 watts, up to 500 watt speakers are there. But normally in the conference room, when we are considering the wall mount speaker, it will be under 30 to 80 watt we have to consider, because in the conference room generally we see the length is quite the conference rooms has length is quite large if we compare to the breadth. So uh, wall mount speaker are installed on the opposite wall, so the distance between the two walls are not very high. So we have the normally we have to consider the wall mount speaker between 30 watt to 80 watt. That will be enough for any conference room. You can use the multiple number of speakers. Then aesthetically, we have our pendant loudspeakers. You can also install in your conference room there. These loudspeakers provide 360-degree coverage. It will act like a lamp or anything you can attach to your ceiling. As you can see, these are pendant loudspeakers. That will be attached to your ceilings, and these will provide the coverage of 360-degree sound. So for the conference room, you can also consider these pendant loudspeaker as well. Then column loudspeakers. We have our column loudspeaker, that is our OCM series, that is available in 20 watt, 40 watt, 60 watt, 80 watt, or 100 watt. This is also called passive line arrays. If the you can also consider for your conference room these type of speaker. These type of speaker are used when the conference room is like in square shape where the length and breadth are quite large. So these passive line array has the ability to throw the loudspeaker to quite a larger distance if we compare to the normal speakers or to the ceiling speakers. So these are available with us with 20 to 100 watt, and the series name is OCM series. This is can also, these are IP66 rated. You can also consider for your outdoor and indoor areas. Then there are digital line array active speakers. So these are digital active line arrays. These speakers do not need any external amplifier. These are active speakers. These speakers are used to transmit the sound to more than 20 to 30 meters. Suppose we have a conference room to the length is 30 meter. Instead of using multiple ceiling or wall mount speakers, you can use only one or two digital active line array speaker that will cover all your conference room. These active speakers come with multiple drivers, 8 drivers, 16 driver, 24 driver, 32 drivers. These speakers basically are where are used where our ceiling heights are normally more than 3 to 4 meters, so ceiling speaker can't be effective there. The length is quite long, so instead of using multiple number of passive speakers, you can consider only one or two digital line array speaker for your conference room. The one or two line arrays will be enough to cover all your conference or board room. And through the software you can control the throw of distance throw of the sound. These speakers have the ability to 20 to 30 meters, and if you want the sound should not go beyond 30 meters, you can configure to your soft through the software that the distance you can consider through your software. So these are digital active line arrays. They don't need any amplifier. The power supply units had inbuilt DSP to enhance the audio quality. So these type of speakers we generally see in airports where the ceiling heights are very high and the distance between opposite walls are very high, very large, where ceiling and wall mount speaker can't be considered. So these speaker applications are there. They can throw the sound to up to 30-40 meters. So these speaker options are available. You can consider for your solutions. So sound is for reinforcement and acoustic. Ceiling or wall mount speaker will also provide a benefit to the audio portion of a video presentation. So the area in the middle or rear of the space are hearing equal. In a conference room, we have to design an audio system like each person can get the sound equal sound level. It should not be like that ki front row getting more audio, front row getting more SPL, and the back rows are back in the peoples are sitting in the back, they are not getting the actual or required SPL. So we have to design the system, audio system like that each and every person can get a uniform SPL. So for that we have to use digital signal processor to manipulate audio, which can include acoustic echo cancellation and to reduce the feedback. So for this calculation, you can use software. Through this, you can calculate your the SPL level you are getting in the conference room. So this is a major part you have to consider when you are designing an audio system. It is not like that you have considered two speaker in the front. The people are sitting in the front, they are getting the required SPL or required volume, but people are sitting in back, they are not getting the SPL or the required sound. So you have to design your ceiling, or if you are considering ceiling speaker, uniformly consider on the ceiling. If you are considering the wall mount speakers, so while you are considering the speaker, keep that in mind that each one should get an uniform audio level. So this is all about the audio solution. If we talk about the display solution in the meeting rooms, depend upon the size of the conference room. You have the multiple options we have available. Like you can choose 100-inch or 98-inch in front side. For the left or right wall, you can consider 55, 65-inch displays or projectors. You can consider, as you can see in the pictures, you can use multiple displays. You can use video walls as well in your conference room. So display part is also playing very important role. You have to consider as per your the conference size. If the size is 10 to 12 meter, you can consider 65-inch, 85-inch single LED will be enough. If it is more than 20 meter and the setting is more than 50 and 60, then you have to consider multiple displays in your conference room so that each one can see your visual presentation clearly. So the basic, when you are considering the video system, consider try to consider a big display on the front side, and on the left and right side, right walls, try to consider the displays like 55-inch or 65-inch. In visual presentation, you can also consider the touch panels right now available in the market. So this will increase your presentations in and make like ease of the presentation. You can write it on your screen, or the presentation is very easy when we are using touch panels kind of thing. So you can consider these kind of annotations or touch control displays in your conference room. Then there is when we are talking about the video, then there is a video switching part that plays a very important role in the conference room, because in the conference room we have multiple video or audio inputs are there. So if I talk about any display, there are hardly more than 2 or 3 HDMI input we get. Maximum 4 we will get. But in our conference room, there are multiple cable managers we are using. So then there is a role of matrix switches are come. They have multiple HDMI inputs are there, like 8 inputs, 10 inputs of HDMI cable, and there are multiple outputs of there. So that we can connect all our video inputs, and we can get the audio desirable video output on our screen. So our H9208H HDMI switcher has 8 HDMI inputs and 8 HDMI outputs are there. So you can connect 8 HDMI inputs in this switcher, and 8 displays. From if I connect one screen, my screen can be shared on all the displays used in the conference room. So this is the role of the switcher. It is just like audio mixer. In audio mixer, we can see there are multiple audio inputs like mics, wireless mic, handle mics, podium, CD player. Just like that, this is a video mixer, we can say, where multiple video inputs can be shared on a single screen. So it is a customizable. We have the HDMI cards and VGA cards. If you have in your cable manager, you are using VDN HDMI and VGA both. So we can customize our matrix switcher as per the requirement. There are four input cards for HDMI and VGA. Suppose we have four HDMI inputs, four VGA inputs, so that we can consider one card for HDMI input, one card for SDM VGA input, and one card for the HDMI output. You no need to consider separate VGA switcher or separate HDMI switcher. You can use our matrix. You can customize our matrix as per your requirement. If you have 16 HDMI and 4 VGA, choose 4 HDMI cards and 1 VGA card. You don't need to use separate VGA or audio switchers. So these are the basic architecture of the switching system. This is a switcher. There are multiple HDMI VGA inputs are there, and from the switcher you can route your HDMI or VGA input to the multiple screen. Then we have seen HDMI and VGA signal extender. Because in conference room, if the distance between the rack, because the HDMI cable has the limitation, they won't work after 15-20 meters. If the distance between your inputs and the rack is more than 20 meters, the then you have to consider HDMI and VGA extender. HDMI VGA extender is an electronic device which transits the HDMI VGA signal to longer distance via Cat6 or fiber cable. Because HDMI VGA cable has the limitations to 15 to 20 meters, if you have to transmit the signal to more than 15 to 20 meters, you have to use these extenders. You can transmit your HDMI video signal to over 100 meters via Cat6 cables. These are available. These are also can be used with fiber cable. Generally, that is not required. 100 meter, I guess, is very more than enough for any conference or auditoriums you can use to transmit your HDMI signal. For an example, if in an auditorium I have an HDMI input at the stage and my rack is on the control room, which is quite far behind, like on the first floor, on the second floor. So we cannot run the HDMI cable to the stage to the control room because the HDMI cable won't work. So where the roles of the extender comes to play, we have to use this transmitter and receiver. Transmitter will transmit the signal up to 50 to 100 meters as per your requirement. We have this extender ST9151 via Cat6 cable. You can transmit your signal up to 100 meters. Then video conference systems in like the scenario we are living with COVID, and then these kind of solution are very important because most of the meeting right now we are doing on video only, like Zoom, Microsoft. Right now we are doing training on only Zoom. We are not interacting with anyone physically. So video conference solutions with multi-user license for the conference rooms you can consider for your solutions. Switching and automation solution. As I explained you earlier, there will be a switching controller. All of your conference or devices like displays, switcher, DSP, amplifiers, and all of the units will be connected with your automation controller via Cat6 or IR cable, and the control of all equipments will be comes on a single iPad through which you can control each and every device. You can control your display, you can on or off, you can control the volume of your conference speakers, you can switch on off or off your microphones. From these controllers, you can also integrate your lighting as well, conference lighting as well, so that you can control your lighting, conference lighting through the iPad, only through the iPad. So this switching and automation plays a very important role in boardroom. If I talk about the boardrooms, because in the boardroom solution, we have seen, there are lots of equipments we are using. So controlling all of them manually is very difficult, very challenging. So using these switching and automation system, you can put all the control on your single screen. So